O'Connor's Misfit was a murderer who complained he didn't know whether Christ had come down from the cross or not. If he did, he should have followed him, but since he doesn't know, he might as well murder people. And Schrödinger's cat is a thought experiment involving quantum physics, where the cat in a box can be either alive or dead, but you don't know until you open the box. At that point, he's not both states, he's in one state. So anyway, both of them involve doubt. Get this. O'Connor's Misfit addresses Schrödinger's cat. We cannot know whether we should sin like pagans or pray like abbots unless the rock is moved aside and Christ found breathing or not. The possibilities are superposed. Just as observation will determine, friend cat, whether you emerge from the box a feline corpus or live to slaughter more rats, so punishment cannot be measured as fit or not until the time is served, the seal is broken, and the prisoner strolls out the gate into heaven or not. Pop the lid, brother. I prefer knowing if chance has blessed me or left me blue at the lips. I'm trying to shoehorn in another couple of poems here. I like to use pop imagery in my poems. This is called The Persistence of Memory. It's a reference to Dali's painting, but it also involves the plot of The Blob. I don't know how many of you have seen it. Anyway. A floater's umbra, rust brown and irregular, has shifted the world into a crimson overlay, like the technicolor pseudopodia of The Blob gobbling up the citizens of Phoenixville, PA. Against that slow dissolve, I have only images. McQueen slamming his Corvette through the hills, Miles Davis slouching in the stage spotlight, playing a long, cool ballad with a Harmon mute, Jack Kerouac bar hopping with the Detroit Tigers. So sharp, so immediate, so possessed of a time of their own, their recovery might force open the limp clock hands constricting my senses, letting the movie run, unstuck from its end, back to the scene before I was swallowed. And so I always say every century has its own great love story. Romeo and Juliet, Tristan and Isolde. This is my poem about the great love story of the 20th century. It's called Godzilla Agonistes. I've got acetylene up my nostrils and uranium in my brain. When people give me shit, I crackle like a Geiger counter. If I lift the fishing fleet for midnight munchies or I stomp a few salarymen in the Ginza, I don't care if the tank police haul me in. I've got no problem sleeping it off in a lead-lined aquarium. I just want my one phone call to ring up Mothra. Even with a 20-ton egg to incubate, she'll bail me out. She knows the corporate state's no place for an artist. After she takes me home, she slips into her dragon kimono and lights some incense while I recite my haiku. The innocence of cranes, something, something, the moon. In bed, she fans her furry wings over my ventral plates. When we kiss, it's like the bomb going off on Bikini. And if I can shove one more in here. I always say poets are people who, given an inch, take a mic. So this is a sonnet where I try to do something interesting with the end rhyme. It's called Backstory. The mate in spandex straps us front and back to flapping canvas sail and walks us backwards to the speedboat's slippery stern, back to where the blue-green sea roils in the backwash. You shout, "This is great," but I shout back, "Let's ask the captain for our money back." And then a windstorm lifts us. Looking back, I see us rising, slipping off the back from safety into sky. The one-way back is down. I yell too high and pull you back, though you're not scared. Not here or back at home where I press, sleeping to your back, afraid to lose you, who hold nothing back. Thank you.